Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is based off a picture from Pinterest and it is pretty smoky and full-on glam. So if you're interested in getting this look, just keep watching. Start off, I'm just going to condition my lips using the Nourishing Lip Balm from Fresh. I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer just to hide any pores and to make my skin just a little bit smoother. Then I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Primer for all over my face to help my foundation stay on all day long. This is the picture that I'm getting my inspiration from today, and this is from Wake Up and Makeup from Instagram. To prime my eyes today, I'm just going to use the Benefit Blowing Concealer using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Oh my god, a deluxe crease brush. And I'm just using that to work the concealer all over my lid. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette today. And I'm going to start with Soft Peach. And I'm going to use a large Morphe blending brush just to work that all over the lid. And this is just going to help all the other shadow colors just blend a lot easier. Next, I'm going to use the shade Morocco, and with a Real Techniques base shadow brush, I'm just going to work that on the outer V of the eye and gradually work that into the crease towards the inner corner, just using whatever is left on the brush just to create a nice gradient towards the inner corner. And I'm going to use that same Real Techniques brush, and now going in with the color Fudge. I'm just using that just to darken up that outer corner a little bit. And I'm just going to use this just to extend the color slightly into the crease towards the inner corner, but I'm not bringing it all the way across. And now I'm just using a big fluffy blending brush from Morphe just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And again, going back in with the Fudge color, it's all about just adding a little bit more color and then blending it out again. And then adding a little bit more and blending it out again until you just kind of get the actual look that you wanted to achieve. Now I'm just giving my concealer brush from Lancome a little spritz with my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going into Pink Champagne from the World Traveler palette, and I am popping that in the inner corner of my eye and extending that to the outer corner, not quite all the way. But I want that to get really packed on, so that's why I sprayed it with the Fix Plus, because it just makes that pigment stand out that much more. Then I just added just a touch more of that Morocco shade just to kind of keep my nice little gradient going, and just going in and blending it all out with another clean blending brush this time. And now I'm using my MAC Black Track Gel Liner. And just using a little pencil liner from Real Techniques, I'm just going to create my wing. Hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. I am not the greatest at this, as you all may know by now. Now I'm just going in with the color Noir and a very thin angled brush from Lancome, I think. I'm just going to pack this just right where I put my gel liner, just so my liner isn't shiny and it makes it set just a little bit longer for the day. And it just kind of gives the eyeliner look more of a soft focused look, so it's not such a harsh, I guess, straight line. The great thing about adding a little bit of shadow on top of your gel liner is that it really helps kind of smooth it out. So if you're having like little jagged edges or bumps in it, it's going to smooth that out and it's going to look flawless. So this is why I like just to add a touch of black shadow or whatever color shadow to the liner, just to kind of make it a little bit more perfected. So I was just feeling like my Pink Champagne eyeshadow from the palette wasn't quite as bright as I wanted it. So I am taking Makeup Forever Star Powder, and I'm just using a very small packing brush and just applying that where I put that Pink Champagne color just for a little added oomph. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. I forgot what I put on. I think I'm just using a Lancome Panadol foundation. It's one of my kind of go-tos. And I'm just going to apply that using my Real Techniques, or my Beauty Blender sponge. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, now I'm going in with IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer using a Coastal Scents small concealer brush, and just using that to help shape my wing, just to make it a little sharper. And then I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Radiant Rose just to help brighten up those under eye areas and the bridge of my nose and forehead and chin just a little bit more. And then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender sponge and just blend that in all nice and even. Then I'm going to use my setting powder from Givenchy. This is an expensive setting powder, but I feel like it works the best for setting my under eye area and to prevent it from creasing throughout the day. Then I'm going to go in with the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal, blah blah blah, and using a Real Techniques contour brush just to slightly carve out the hollows of my cheeks just to add a little bit of definition, and then a little bit around the temples. And then I'm just going to try to blend that out as best as I can because I got a little bit too much there. Oh well, it happens. And I am using a big fluffy powder brush from Clinique, and then my Clinique Stay Matte Sheer Press powder just to help mattify my skin for the day. This is usually my go-to powder whenever I want my makeup to stay in place and for no oil to show through. And just to add a little bit of an extra bronzy glow, I'm going to use my favorite bronzer from Clinique. It's the Blended Face Powder in Transparent Bronze, and I'm just using a large blush brush from Morphe just to apply this and blend it out. In my blush today, I'm using MAC's Powder Blush in Well Dressed. It's just a very soft neutral pink, and just using a Coastal Scents Angled Blush brush to apply it. And again, going in with another MAC product, I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Lightscapade, and using a Morphe Small Fan Brush. Oh, I can't talk today. And just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow, just so for some added highlight. And then I'm going to line my waterline with the NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner in Via Veneto. And I accidentally sharpened this eyeliner and I didn't know it was a roll-up, so my bad. I feel like NARS should make that a little bit more like transparent in their packaging. Now I'm going to use a Clinique pencil brush, like a fat pencil brush, and going in with that shade Morocco from the ABH palette, I'm just going to lightly dust that on my lower lid just for a little bit of a smokier effect. And then I'm going to go in with the color Slowly Fudge, and I'm going to use that same brush and just use that to apply the fudge color on the outer corner of my lower lid and kind of slightly work it in towards the middle just for a nice even gradient so the colors aren't too harsh, they're nice and blended. Then I'm going to go in with this small packing brush, and using the Noir color from the ABH palette, I'm just going to pack that on to just my lash line. I'm not going to run it too much lower than that because I want that dark black color to be really stand out and really add to the smoky effect. And I'm going to apply in my inner corner that Makeup Forever Star powder, and also just highlight my cupid's bow just a little bit more just to be a little extra. Then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and start applying my layers and layers of mascara, starting with my Lancome Sills Booster. And then my next is my favorite mascara, the Lancome Hypnose Drama, for my volume, and just has that zhuzh to it. And then the best bottom lash mascara in the world is the Clinique Bottom Lash, of course. Okay, then I'm just going to quickly do my brows, and I'm using the ABH Brow Definer just to fill in the beginning part of my brow. And then I like to go in and fill in with the ABH Dip Brow Pomade. Just filling in and adding and making myself a little arch there. Nothing too crazy, and it's rather boring, so I'm not showing the whole thing. Okay, so time for my lips. I'm going to go ahead and just use the MAC lip pencil in the color In Sync and just filling in my lips a little bit. And then I am going to use MAC's Giddy lipstick, and it's one of my favorite kind of soft pink colors. I think it goes well with this whole look. And I'm just applying that. And then, just to be super extra, going in with that same Makeup Forever Star Powder and just adding a little bit of highlight to the center of my lips because, well, why not? Who doesn't love that? And I think it turned out very pretty. And last but not least, I'm going to spritz on the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that pretty much just completes this look. Let me let my hair down. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love this look. I think it's very soft, very glam, got some smokiness to it. So if you guys like this, please thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much.